Hey guys, Grumpy here with a tutorial for fishing docks in Banished. I really like using fishing docks. They don't take up a lot of space and they produce food year round, unlike farms and orchards. You can get a ton of food out of a fishing dock if you place them correctly, as well as put some surrounding buildings in the area that support the fishing dock and make it more efficient. So, here are my fishing docks. They performed a little better last year, but this year they still did pretty well, producing 1,800 fish apiece. This is enough to feed 18 villagers for a year. Not bad, but they do get better than this. So, when it comes to placing your fishing docks, you really want to place them over large bodies of water. So, if you'll notice on the map, you always get a trading river. This is the river that your merchants navigate in order to get to your trading post. You really want to put your trading docks somewhere along that river. More specifically, anywhere where a river meets a lake, so that you get more water. Uh, so that you get more water tiles. Like here's a really great location. Right, I have water on both sides. And then if I come down here, I have a stream, the large river, as well as a lake. So we're getting fish from all three of these areas. Things that obstruct your fishing docks are bridges and trading posts. You really don't want to put these in range of your fishing dock, and that's going to be this circle right here. Previously, I had a bridge spanning across here. I decided to move that bridge further away outside of the circle to help improve the efficiency there. The last thing when it comes to your fishing docks is those supporting buildings. So I have housing near the fishing dock as well as the storage barn. If you actually take a look at, hello dear, if you take a look at what your fishermen do, they go ahead and they fish and then they produce a box of fish. And then what they do is they grab that box of fish. So she put 16 fish in her inventory. Each one of these boxes is 8. Once their inventory fills, if I could find somebody, you're likely to fill your inventory up first. Once their inventory fills, what they'll do is they'll walk to the nearest barn, and then they'll drop their food off. So you have 64 food. Let's see how much food you decide to carry. You had 64 food, and then you dropped it off in this storage barn here. So having nearby housing and barns is super critical. And then we want to take a look using our pathing tools to see where they're coming from. You'll notice here they don't have that long of a journey, but ideally you want them all to live nearby. So let's take a look at another fishing dock here. So this fishing dock, it has a storage barn nearby as well as housing nearby. So this should do really well this year. Or sorry, next year, if we can get this fisherman to live closer here. Ideally, they live here. What do we have? Foresters here. We can help them out by just building some stone houses in the forest for our foresters. So let's just do that. And then let's check out our last fishing dock. So this fishing dock I've had a lot of trouble with because our fishermen have to walk from so far away. One of the ways I'm trying to solve that is by increasing the amount of we're running out of people, is by increasing the amount of housing in the area. So something like this, and let's see. And I've just been going by and just building new houses pretty much wherever I can. Let's build them here. Remove this road. And I've needed housing in general for a long time. We have an aging population that I haven't been keeping up with. there's nowhere to put that house. That's okay. So all these should work together to improve the efficiency of our fishing docks. And due to those small improvements that we've made, we've already increased the amount of fish that we produced last year. So I hope that was helpful. Give it a try, see if that improves your fishing docks. When everything is running full bore, they usually produce between 1,800 and 2,400 fish per season, which is enough to feed a ton of villagers. Anyway, other than that, Grumpy out.